Skiing is almost like magic, I would say. It just puts you in this feeling and state of mind that's really hard to replicate anywhere else. The adrenaline, the excitement, the danger, all these elements really make you feel alive, I would say, and connect, your mind and your body in a way that's really hard to describe. My name is Fayik Abdi. I'm Saudi Arabia's first Winter Olympian.
You are Saudi Arabia's first ever Winter Olympian. How did you take up alpine skiing in the first place?
My mother introduced me to the sport at a very young age. We grew up skiing outside of Saudi Arabia, of course, since we don't have access to skiing yet in Saudi to this day. Picked it up through family, and then once I got older, I spent more time in Europe. And then when I moved to the US and lived there is when I really started taking up the sport more frequently.
What is your goal this time in Harbin?
The thing about this Asian Winter Games for me is that in alpine skiing there's only going to be the slalom event, which is not my strongest event. My strongest event is giant slalom, and that's where I spend most of my time training and racing. So it's going to be an interesting experience for me since it's not my core event, but I'll give it my best shot and see where we land.
You were also participating in the bid for the next Asian Winter Games in Trujana, your home country. And how did you feel when you won the bid?
To be honest, I didn't expect this, but I felt very emotional. I wasn't sure how I would have reacted to us winning the bid, but I felt very emotional. And obviously really proud and happy that we were going to host the next Asian Winter Games. And I think for me, for Saudi, and for everyone in winter sports in Saudi, it makes a big difference for us that we're hosting the next Asian Winter Games, so we're really looking forward to it.
From the Beijing Winter Olympics, China has rapidly developed its winter sports. I think Saudi Arabia is trying to do the same thing. So what lessons can be learned from China's winter sports promotion, do you think?
There's a lot we can learn, obviously, from what China has done in winter sports. I think the Beijing Winter Olympics is an interesting point to focus on because the way that they were able to make snow is similar to how it will be done in Saudi. And I think there's a lot we can learn from that, of course.
Do you see deeper cooperation between the two countries, China and Saudi Arabia?
For sure. I'd love to see deeper cooperation. I mention this all the time. The best venue I've ever skied at in my life is here in China, where the alpine skiing events took place. So it's a great venue where I think we should train more, race more, and have bigger events at, since it's a state-of-the-art venue. And I hope one day that we can optimize and utilize that facility much more. Hi, I'm Fayik Abdi. Stay tuned to CGTN Sports Scene to watch the Asian Winter Games in Harbin.